Mia Mingus encourages us to rethink and challenge societal concepts of ugliness. She asks us to consider how the term ugliness has been used to marginalize and dehumanize bodies that don't fit conventional standards of beauty. In her keynote speech, Moving Toward the Ugly, a politic beyond desirability, she goes on to say, we all run from the ugly, and the farther we run from it, the more we stigmatize it and the more power we give beauty. But what would it mean if we were ugly? What would happen if we stopped apologizing for our ugly, stopped being ashamed of it? What if we let go of being beautiful, stopped chasing pretty, stopped sucking in and shrinking and spending enormous amounts of money and time on things that don't make us magnificent? By running from ugly, we inadvertently elevate beauty. But what if we turned away from this obsession and we accepted the parts of ourselves, all parts of ourselves, even the parts that we do find ugly? What would it look like if we embraced all parts of our identity, including those we tend to hide or reject? By accepting our imperfections or ugliness, we can free ourselves from the shame tied to them. By reclaiming ugliness, it's possible for us to challenge the ways society dehumanizes those of us that don't fit into acceptable molds. Instead of conforming to oppressive beauty standards, we can turn what's seen as ugly into a form of radical self-expression. This kind of shift isn't easy, though. It's a process that takes time, and for some of us, it may never fully happen. In a world where beauty can equate to power, acceptance, and even safety, it makes sense that many people would feel driven to align themselves with these ideals. Mingus reminds us that there's only the illusion of solace in beauty, that it may grant temporary advantages or societal approval, but it doesn't protect us. The idea that beauty is a shield from pain, from isolation, or from violence is a myth. Loving the way our bodies look doesn't have to be the goal. It's far more empowering to shift the focus toward appreciating our bodies for the functions they perform, how they allow us to experience the world, to create, to connect, and to fulfill our deeper purposes. We have the power to reclaim our energy from these external pressures and channel it into what really matters, living authentically, purposefully, and in alignment with whatever we choose.